Okay, we're recording. Thank you for jumping in the video here. First off, sorry I haven't posted in a week. My son had a cold. I was a little under the weather. Work was real busy. But just doing a test recording here. I actually did one of these late last night. Only 4 cars registered, 3 showed up to race, and it was actually a phenomenal video. But I didn't save the replay. I couldn't do some editing stuff I wanted to work with, and I felt like it would have just been an odd video to post. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this one works out good. I might do a little bit more editing on this before I post it. Just depends on how the race plays out. But yeah, let's hop on track. Looks like we got about a minute to get out on track, do a lap or so, make sure everything's working good, and then yeah, get into the race. Or qualifying, then the race. So I did pick up the win in yesterday's race. Like I said, 4 cars registered, only 3 showed up. Lap 2, 1 car got taken out. A couple laps later, we were lapping that car. He took out the other guy. It was pretty intentional. I forgot to save the replay, so I couldn't put it in a protest for it. And at that point, it was me and one other guy. He was 2 laps behind me. And we actually kept pitting every 2 or 3 laps. And it was really a race to see who could get the fastest lap. He actually did beat me out. I think he got a 42.9. So even with 2 cars on track, I felt like it was entertaining. But without the replay to kind of splice stuff in, it would have been a kind of an odd one. So I didn't think about uploading it. I might put some snippets in here if I could get it cut and edit properly. But yeah, let's see cars out on track. Way less downforce than I remember with this car at this track. You definitely have to lift on all 3 corners, so definitely have to drive it. Dirty air plays a big role. But yeah, let's do qualifying. Hopefully we have a good lap, and then we'll try to make it an entertaining race. I say a lot. I gotta quit work on that. But yeah, no, thank you to everybody who's been watching my videos. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Last race in the rain at the Charlotte Roval had over 100 views, which was phenomenal performance for one of my videos. So thank you to everybody who's watched that and subscribed and stuck around. Really have had a lot of success this year. Made some cool new friends. Justin, I'll post his channel in the comments below. Definitely check his stuff out. And CR2 Racing, I'll put his channel down below. All really cool guys. Have been very supportive and helpful getting my channel up and moving. So yeah, check them out if you haven't already. And yeah, let's see if we could get pole here. Messed up getting back to the throttle just a little too early there. Definitely gonna hurt. Car gets free during the course of the race. Dirty air obviously does play a big role as well. So I think it'll be a big track position race if you get out front early. It should be pretty big advantage. Looks like we're currently pole, possibly. It's a little later back to the throttle there. Looks like I'm up just a tiny bit, nothing dramatic. Picked up a little bit there. I'm gonna try to leave it in 4th through this corner. I think I dropped down to 3rd last time. And no, that killed it. So definitely want to get down to 3rd. Well, yeah, no, it killed it. Improvement, but minute. But yeah, let's see where we end up. Looks like we're currently P2 at 10th off. But just barely in P2 over P3. But yeah, let's I'm gonna move OBS off to my 4th monitor. Everything looks like it's working good there. No frame drops on the race lab overlays. Looks like we got another William in the race. And yeah, let's get out of the car here. And I want to see here options. One thing I want to do is I want to have chat on more often. Then how do I mute? Got a button for that. Done. Okay. I like to have chat on more. If there's any drama in the race and my race is boring, love to go back and check that out. I usually recommend racing with chat off just because people can be annoying and stupid and it can get very frustrating. And but from an entertainment standpoint, when people get stupid, it can be very entertaining. But I have a hotkey to mute if I need to. Definitely don't want to say something stupid on the radio. Looks like we've fallen back to third, but we're all very, very close. Well, the top three of us are. Yeah, we got 6 cars. Looks like everybody's still in the lobby, thankfully. And one guy left to finish qualifying. Is he on track? So, watch him qualify, see if I get a better camera angle. Got the naked clown paint job. Not quite sure what that is, but interesting. Yeah, okay. All right, so looks like we're getting ready to grid. Rolling off results. P3. Focus on me. Yeah, but yeah, let's hop in here, have a little bit of fun. Wish we didn't have to do this pace lap, but it's only 1 lap, thankfully, not 2. Gotta remember to save the replay after the race. If anything, just to get a thumbnail. And then if I do want to start doing a little more editing on the videos, to put in like replays of incidents or something of that nature, definitely gonna need it for that.
Green flag, next time by. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed. Catch about 69. Job.
Oh no, we're inside. Third, not fourth. So hopefully the 69 car here gets a good start. I think that's is that the funny clown car? Yep, that's the naked clown. Not sure what that is. Kind of scared to Google it. Got fast repair on. Feel off. Oh, it looks like I might have my audio settings off. I couldn't hear them in chat. Mic check. Okay, nobody responded, so I'm not sure if we'll hear anybody. We're running first gear, all pace laps to try to burn as much fuel. It's gonna be a battle of who gets clean air, track position,
Ready.
and then making sure somebody doesn't wash up into you.
Pace cars in. Green, green, green.
He went down low, I assume to break the draft. Not sure that's super necessary. No laps into a race, but
Outside. Next car's the leader. Stay low. There's the stop.
got P2 off the line. I really don't get people breaking the draft this early in a race. Car is definitely free. God, this guy, I can't stand people. It's an unofficial race. Just cruise. God, people, wow. He's gonna scrub more speed and tires. Just being dumb doing that. I had that issue in yesterday's race where literally it was two of us, just two of us, on lap 4, and the other guy was trying to break the toe. Like, chill, bro. It's not that serious.
Just hit the fastest lap. 44.9.
And I completely missed the bottom there. A slight scrape of the wall should be okay. Losing a little time to the car behind, but making big gains to the car ahead now. I'm not sure what he's just got bored and lifted, or not quite sure what that was all about.
Stay low. Stay low. Stop.
Keep air off of his nose and I should be okay. Not sure if he got loose there off the tunnel turn or...
Inside. Stay high. There's the bottom.
I feel like now we're close enough a toe makes a difference. But I got 4 brain cells and using all of them to try to break a toe. A little too early back to the throttle there. I like to get that second white block on the track is usually my point getting back to the throttle.
Outside. Stop.
So, 0.3 to the car behind. I'm not going to be stupid and swerve down the straightaway.
You're first.
Just before that white box, back to the throttle, but I was on the bottom a lot cleaner, so looks like we got somebody out of the race here.
Far down low.
Not sure what happened to Ricky there. Try to go back and look at that in the replay. I got a slight 4-wheel drift there coming off the corner, but not sure what Dylan's doing behind me. But hell, I'll take it. Keeps giving me a nice comfortable gap. Car is really free if you get back to the throttle too early. But it looks like it might get boring from this point on.
We got these 1.5 seconds.
car is super free through there if you get back to the throttle a little early. But we're still pulling a gap, so doing good. Really, that Dylan dude is just... I mean, Naked Clown is a good sponsor for his car because... not sure if he's naked, but he is a clown. 1.7 to the car behind. .64, 65, pulling away here. Looks like he's making up time on me through 3, but just very minute. And we're halfway home. And big time jump there. Not sure what happened, but we're about 2 seconds ahead. So while I'm running up here, I'm going to keep focusing on hitting my marks. Don't want Kyle to catch up to me, or David Kyle. But yeah, no, one thing I get asked every now and then is SprawlRacer. What is that? Sprawl... I got that from a William Gibson book, same name, no relation, called Neuromancer. It was kind of a dystopian future cyberpunk book, I think in the mid 80s, maybe late 80s. And Sprawl was basically, in the book, basically the United States broke up instead of the Soviet Union. And the Sprawl was a slang term for what they called the... I believe the Boston, Atlanta stretch, basically a state between Boston and Atlanta. And Sprawl was a nickname for that. And I thought it sounded kind of cool. Obviously, the author of the book's name's William Gibson, same as me. I live in North Carolina, so I would have lived in the Sprawl. And a book that's very heavy on tech, and it invented the word cyberspace. I mean, it's a cyberpunk tech future, but we do sim racing. It's all on a computer, so I thought there was a neat connection there. So that's where that comes from, the Sprawl. And then Racer just added something to it. So that's where that comes from. Hopefully it doesn't sound silly. Like with a name like William Gibson or Will Gibson, it's... Ooh, got free there. Such a popular name, it would be hard to kind of stand out. Not like a Jimmy Broadbent or a Dave Cam. So I felt like I had to come up with something, and I'm not the most creative. But that was kind of... once it kind of stuck in my head, that's why I went with. It's kind of long, so it's hard to add it to a paint on a car. But, yeah, so that's kind of the history of SprawlRacer, where that came from. And that killed about 4 laps of talking. And it looks like we've only lost about 1/10 to the car behind. So probably focus up here for a lap or 2 and maintain our gap. At this point, it's tire management, and realistically, if they catch me, I don't think they're going to have enough tire to get around safely. So I think we're good for the win here. Kind of a boring race this last half here. Really annoyed with that clown car. Looks like he's out of the race. Just it's unofficial, it's fun. You have to really like down the straightaway to break a toe. Like people are silly. But you know, hopefully it was an entertaining first half, educational second half, and these last 5 laps I really probably should focus up and try to get some quick laps to maintain the win. So yeah, 1.7. Third place is way too far back.
We're in a podium position.
So still 1.7. It's growing. So I just had to kind of focus up and hit my marks. He made up some time through the tunnel turn. The car is really free there the second half of turn 3 if you don't get back to the throttle at the right point, but it looks like he is gaining a little bit, but I don't think he's gaining enough. If I just keep it on track, we should be good. I wasn't really paying close attention when I was in second to where he wanted to be before the draft started to really get strong. So yeah, 1.6 back to David Kyle. Run a little bit of brake there. Probably don't need to ride the brake into one. You probably just lift and let it do its thing, but if you get off that inside line and get back to the throttle, it just puts the car in enough of a bind where it could really break free on you. Really twitchy through there, but 2 to go.
2 to go, stretch.
Just got to maintain and not wreck. Didn't turn in enough there. Had to drop down to third, but no harm, no foul. We're still in a good spot. Really waiting until the wheel's straight before I get full throttle there. Looks like gap is growing. He might have had a twitch there. So 1.75, just got to bring it home. .82 and 1 set of corners to go. Don't want to JR Hildebrand it here. Luckily there's no lap cars. And there we go. It's unofficial, but we did win. So just surviving the clown car was borderline a miracle. Let's go back and look at the incidents and make sure we save the replay and get this uploaded. So again, sorry, no videos this week. Last week, but hopefully we get a couple more in this week. Get the steering wheel out of the way. Get the keyboard. They gotta put hotkeys on the button box for this. Let's go back to lap 1. I can figure out how this works. Okay. Get a good camera angle. And let's see what happened. So first incident looks like lap 6. Not a fan of that camera angle. Let's actually just do rear, no, far chase, control F12, and lower the camera some. All right, let's go to the next incident. Wow, okay. Looks like Mr. Clown Car, we're already ahead of him by this point. Smacks the wall coming off at 3. Didn't even see that in my mirror. He's broken, out of control. 1 finishes himself off, and good riddance. And I got car number 2 here. Smacking it off of the tunnel turn. Kind of it. So pretty uneventful race. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully it was enjoyable, and see you guys in the next video.